Hi everybody, I'm Mike from Mr. Lost Bike Shop in Bellingham, Washington, and the question of the day is, do oval chainrings work? Are oval chainrings better than round chainrings? I have no idea, I've never ridden one, so I'm gonna put one on my bike and see how it goes. So on my bike, I have a 32-tooth SRAM Eagle chainring. It's round, and I've never had an oval chainring. I've always just had the traditional round chainrings. So what is an oval chainring? It's a chainring that's an oval, dummy. Well, of course. So this one is round, like standard chainrings, and this one is an oval. So with the standard round chainring, you have the same torque and power transfer the entire way around your stroke. On an oval chainring, you have a different power output and a different torque output on the tops and the sides because of its oval shape. There's two different zones that you're going to be in. Wolftooth calls those the power zone and the recovery zone. So your power zone is going to be where the chainring is the biggest, and this 32-tooth chainring is actually going to feel like a 34-tooth chainring. The other zone is the recovery zone on the smaller side of the oval chainring, and this is what they call the recovery zone. So when you're in your top of your stroke, you're going to be in the recovery zone. This is where you're not really having much of a smooth power output, and you're really just getting ready to crank forward on either your right or your left side. But when you're in your recovery zone and the smaller side of the chainring is there, this 32-tooth is going to feel like a 30-tooth, which means it's going to be a smoother power transfer. So your whole output of your legs is going to just smooth out and really even out. So right now you're either super confused and you're about to click out of this video and go watch cat videos, or you're actually intrigued and this actually kind of makes sense to you. I'm kind of confusing myself just talking about it, so let's throw it on my bike, spin the cranks around, and we can get a better look at how it works. So the top of your stroke right here is actually going to be your recovery zone. This is going to be where you're not really putting any power to the tires, and you're really just kind of getting ready to put power to the tires in this zone. So in the recovery zone, you can see this is where the chainring is the smallest, and this 32-tooth chainring will actually feel like a 30-tooth chainring. Now when you go forward, this is where all your power comes from, and this is going to be called the power zone. So if you can see right here, this is where the chainring is the biggest in the oval shape, and this 32-tooth is going to feel more like a 34-tooth. The same goes all the way around. When you're at the top of your stroke on your left side, you're going to be in the recovery zone, and when you're in the front of the stroke on the left side, you're going to be in the power zone. So it works the same way all the way around. It's actually a pretty cool concept, and now I'm just going to go out to the trails and see how it feels. So now I've had the oval chainring on my bike for 3 days, and I actually kind of like it. Right when I put the oval chainring on, it actually felt really weird, like I had a bent pedal spindle or something. But when I went out for a ride, I actually forgot on the way there that I put this thing on and didn't remember until all the way at the top. So the first day was kind of a wash. It actually felt totally normal. The second day, I actually started to try to think about it while I was pedaling. And I actually think that I really liked it when I started to think about how it worked. I noticed on really short, punchy parts of the climb, when you're kind of trying to get up and over things, it actually helped me get a little bit more traction. And I don't necessarily think it was a total game changer, but I think it works pretty good. I think it kind of works as described. So on the third day, after I kind of knew how it worked and everything, I just started pedaling a little bit differently. I felt like I could put a little bit more power towards the pedals, getting up and over things, and just overall, anything that helps even a little bit on really long climbs is really nice. The longer that you can ride, the more fun you can have, so I'm all for that. I'd really recommend trying one of these things if you're really curious. You can go to the link in our description, it goes right to our web store, order up one of these Wolftooth oval chainrings, and we'll ship it to your door. If you enjoyed this video and thought it was even a little bit helpful, hit that subscribe button or give us a thumbs up. Thanks guys.